Alright, and welcome back to another CNR Studios commentary. This is Caleb reporting, and, I know there wasn't a video up last week, but that's because I'm working on the Joker, which will take me maybe even another month just to animate, and then editing's a whole nother process, and, so I'm working on that currently, and maybe next week, I'll have a video up. I'm thinking of like putting up an update plus Lego collection video. I'm not sure if you want that. Tell me, request it or whatever. But yeah, I'm really working on one big stop motion right now when I'm usually just working on a bunch of small ones. But I really want to I always make a big one later in the year or 2 or 3 like last year. Let's talk about this video though. The Lego Batman Halloween special. This only took me about maybe 2 or 3 weeks to make. Most of it was just editing, of course. I mean, not editing, animating. What am I saying? But anyways, also sorry if my like voice sounds weird. My throat's been really bad recently. But this video was probably my longest script I've ever written. Yeah, and it took me about 3 or 4 weeks to animate, and I just edited it, and it's all done now, and it's all a 6-minute and 16-second perfect project. I mean, it's not perfect, of course, but it's the best pretty much writing I've ever done. Started with the theme like always. How about we just be nice people and just skip ahead? Clip from Halloween 4, I believe. Oh, probably the original. Can't think of it right now. I don't know what happened, my delivery on this line. Yeah, if you noticed, I did arm movements on the walking now. I'm going to start doing that a lot more. That's going to be a common theme. That door close sound effect sounded weird. It was supposed to be a slam, but it didn't really sound too loud. What? There it is again. I think I moved it a bit too slow. I should probably move it faster next time. Oh. Wait. I really shouldn't have done that. At that point, at least. Back to normal Batman voice. Okay, so that scene was intended to be longer. It was intended to be more like a Robin says, like, it's on the original script, which I don't have in front of me because I cut it out, but it was supposed to be like Batman opens the door, Robin's there, and then Robin's like, trick or treat, and then Batman's like, Robin, didn't you just hear the whole spiel about me telling you that I hate trick or treaters? And then he's like, yeah, but Batman, you always know that you gotta hit up the rich people's houses first. They always have the full-size candies. So it's perfect. And villains. That was the I'm sorry. The goon was gonna be Stop King, but he was busy, so he wasn't. But I did voice in Stop King's Halloween special, which you should watch. It was pretty good. I don't know. Placement in this video is probably the worst part of it. Like, some of the lines were placed really weird. Like, as I mentioned before. Wait. Nerd. Yeah, the weird transitions too. I probably should have let it just slow down, just boil a little more. Boil, what the fuck? Line would probably, that would be a perfect line for like the fast pacing that usually is in this video. But the animation before it was him moving around. That was a useless line. There was supposed to be a little thing. The villain's lair just went normal there, but I had to get it a normal by the next line. Yeah, no, you can hear these the snorting sound effects. They sound a bit weird. They sound like someone's sipping like a slushy or some shit, but it's Lobo snorting coke. I love that. I love just how insane he is with it. If you couldn't tell, that was supposed to be under his breath, but since it's pretty hard to do it with the Scarecrow voice because whenever I edit it, it amplifies. So that's what happens with that. Talon's voice just becomes from like this to like it to the perfect plan. I don't know, it changed a lot. Jesus, my fucking throat. Friggin' nerd. By the way, paying homage, but not paying homage to South Park, the Priest episode that just came out like a month and a half ago, because he got butter. The Priest got butters in the back of the van by saying he got a bunny in the back. Oh yeah, the table's showing. I know I've gone on about this before, how I always say I never want the table to show again, but it happened. Also, just give you a little pause on the crowd here. That was the best. That was the best thing. I knew I had to implement that thing somehow. Thanos Funko Pop. I knew I had to. So why not bring him to a party? There's originally going to be a scene where Batman just gets trampled by all of them, but you know how much work that would have been? I can't work on that on my very tight schedule. Why did I make him reiterate that line? If I did this today, it would have probably been like Talon being like, "This is the place, right?" And then Scarecrow's like, "I'll ask him," and then it's "This is the place, right?" God damn it. That line by Riley was mainly, like, was something that he edited. It was something that, because he kept messing up on that voice line. And I just stopped it at one point, and I'm like, you're good, get out of here. Because I just wanted him out of my room, and he did a really bad job on that line. He doesn't deserve any money. Also, there's supposed to be a bat transition here, but that's like the number one thing I forget in my videos is to include the bat transition in places. Also, there was originally going to be a shot of just Robin, like struggling on the ground, like that. But I didn't get it in here. Oh, I should have just let that Mr. Freeze line out. For context, it was originally going to be, Scarecrow, like, but he would have ran away, and then Mr. Freeze would have been like, but he's all tied up. No, that's perfect. 10 out of 10 animation. I don't know, my Thanos impression's fucking horrible. That's not even like an impression, that's just like me like, oh, DC villains. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of this commentary. I don't have much to say about this video in general. Wasn't a proud moment from, it's like the Thanksgiving special of this year, except, well, the Thanksgiving special is just fucking horrible. At least this one was better than that.